Opioids are at the heart of one of today's most urgent public health crises, affecting not just users but families and entire communities. Understanding opioids is more than academic. It's a step toward compassion and effective action. Knowledge helps us replace fear with facts and stigma with support. The opioid crisis is complex, but we can break it down together. Behind every statistic is a real person, and every story matters. By learning how opioids work and why addiction happens, we can help prevent misuse and support recovery. This isn't someone else's problem, it's a shared responsibility. With the right information, we can build stronger, healthier communities. Today, we'll explore what opioids are, how they affect us, and how recovery is possible. Addiction is treatable, and hope is real. Let's take the first step together, toward understanding and healing. Opioids are drugs that interact with specific receptors in the brain and body to relieve pain. They come in three main types: natural, semi-synthetic, and synthetic. While opioids are invaluable for treating severe pain, their powerful effects also make them risky. Fentanyl, a synthetic opioid, is especially dangerous, up to 100 times stronger than morphine, and often mixed into other drugs without users knowing. Misuse can start with a prescription or with illicit drugs, but the risks are real in every form. Understanding these categories helps us see how the crisis has many faces. Opioids can heal, but they can also harm. Knowing the difference is the first step to prevention. Opioids work by binding to receptors in the brain, blocking pain and triggering a surge of dopamine, the brain's pleasure chemical. This intense euphoria can quickly lead to repeated use. Over time, the brain adapts, producing less dopamine and reducing receptors, leading to tolerance. People need more of the drug to feel the same effect or just to feel normal. This is how addiction takes hold. The brain's reward system is rewired to crave opioids above all else. Stopping suddenly causes withdrawal, pain, nausea, anxiety, and cravings. At this point, use is no longer about feeling good, but about avoiding feeling terrible. This cycle of tolerance, dependence, and withdrawal is the trap of addiction. It's not a moral failing, it's a medical condition rooted in brain chemistry. Compassion and treatment are essential for recovery. Understanding this process is key to breaking the cycle. Not all opioids are the same. Some are prescribed by doctors, others are used illegally. Prescription opioids like oxycodone and morphine can be safe when used as directed, but misuse, taking higher doses, using someone else's meds, or seeking a high raises the risk of addiction. Illicit opioids like heroin and illegally made fentanyl are far more dangerous due to unknown potency and lack of medical oversight. Fentanyl is often mixed into other drugs, making accidental overdose a constant threat. Whether addiction starts with a prescription or street drugs, the outcome can be the same: a life-threatening disorder. The line between medical use and misuse can blur quickly. Recognizing the risks on both sides is crucial for prevention. Spotting opioid misuse early can save lives. Warning signs include drowsiness, pinpoint pupils, slurred speech, and neglect of hygiene. Behavior changes, withdrawal from loved ones, secrecy, financial trouble, and loss of interest in activities are red flags. Doctor shopping or frequent lost prescriptions can signal prescription misuse. Mood swings, apathy, and continued use despite harm are psychological signs of addiction. Addiction is a compulsion, not a choice. If you notice these patterns in someone, or yourself, it's time to reach out. This is a call for help, not a reason for blame. Early intervention and support can make all the difference. Compassion and awareness are the first steps to recovery. Opioid addiction is treatable and recovery is possible. The first step is acknowledging the problem and seeking help. Treatment often starts with medically supervised detox, but real recovery involves more. Medications like methadone and buprenorphine reduce cravings and help restore brain balance. Behavioral therapies like counseling and cognitive behavioral therapy address the psychological side of addiction. Family and peer support are vital for long-term success. Setbacks can happen, but they're part of the journey, not the end. No one has to face this alone. Help is available and treatment works. A healthier future is within reach. Despite the challenges, recovery from opioid addiction is real and happening every day. People rebuild their lives, restore relationships, and find new purpose. If you're struggling, you are not alone. Help and hope are always available. Reaching out is a sign of strength, not weakness. Families and friends play a crucial role. Your support can be life-changing. Take care of yourself too, and seek support if you need it. Let's replace stigma with empathy and action. By learning, talking openly, and supporting each other, we can change the story. Recovery is possible for everyone. hold on to hope. A brighter future is within reach. Follow us on TikTok at Recovery, Journey33, Instagram at Recovery, Journey33 and Recovery, Journey on Rumble for more contents like this. See you on the next one.